Welcome to What We Hear in the Northern Tier, a Tioga Publishing Company production. This week, we are looking at the July 9th editions of our papers. I'm Josh Magnotta. I'm the sports editor for the Wellsboro Gazette, the Free Press Courier, and the Potter Leader Enterprise. I'll be your host for this week's episode. If you have news or stories you would like to share, or if you just want to say how much you enjoy the show, you can drop me a line at josh@tiogapublishing.com. During today's show, keep an ear out for the word of the week, where we will have one word from a headline in both the Wellsboro Gazette and the Free Press Courier, as well as the Potter Leader Enterprise. Glance through your papers and find the word in the headlines. The first person to respond will win a bottle of hot sauce. Email news@tiogapublishing.com with your answers. Now on to this week's stories. Let's start above the fold. In the Wellsboro Gazette, local residents asked the Borough Council to address a pervasive rat infestation to homes along East Avenue at the July 7th work session. A resident said she has been battling rats for more than 2 years. The problem, she said, originates from a house on Cone Street that was abandoned and then was foreclosed late last year. In the Free Press Courier, water restrictions were recently posted in the Elkland Borough, following the July 2nd meeting at the Elkland Borough Authority. Because manganese levels are elevated at 0.3 of a milligram per liter, the Department of Environmental Protection recommends that infants less than 6 months old not consume tap water or formula made with tap water. Customers will be notified when the restriction is lifted. In the Potter Leader, around 1,500 people came out for the annual Bark Peelers Festival, hosted on July 4th and 5th at the PA Lumber Museum. That number was slightly down from the traditional average of around 2,000 people, said Josh Roth, museum site administrator. The heat may have played a factor. Nonetheless, all the contests took place as usual, along with an assortment of vendors and educational exhibits. Now for some sports news. In the Wellsboro Gazette and the Free Press Courier, the Southern Tioga Junior League baseball team defeated Athens to claim the District 15 title on June 30th. With the win, Tioga advanced to sectionals in Hughesville on July 7th. In the Potter Leader Enterprise, the Black Forest Falcons trap team delivered an exceptional performance at the 2026 Pennsylvania State Trap Championships on June 26th through the 28th. The Falcons shooters earned multiple state championships, team titles, and individual honors while competing against many of Pennsylvania's top youth trap shooters. In the FIFA World Cup, only 8 teams remain. France, Morocco, Spain, Belgium, Norway, England, Argentina, and Switzerland will compete over the next week to see who will be crowned champions. For the United States, an opening knockout round win against Bosnia proved to be the team's only knockout victory. The United States joined Mexico and Canada with a round of 16 loss, leaving none of the co-host countries remaining in this year's tournament. Now a word from our sponsor. Looking to buy or sell real estate in Pennsylvania or the southern tier of New York? Trust your local experts at Kauneski Lake Realty, conveniently located in Lawrenceville, Pennsylvania. Whether you're buying your first home, selling a property, investing in farmland, acreage, commercial property, or searching for the perfect country retreat, our experienced team is here to guide you every step of the way. Curious what your property is worth? Ready to start your search? Call Kauneski Lake Realty today at 570-944-0101. That's 570-944-0101. Visit KauneskiLakeRealty.com to read reviews from satisfied buyers and sellers, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Kauneski Lake Realty, where local knowledge makes all the difference. We live here, we work here, we are here for you. Now for the word of the week. This week's word of the week in the Potter Leader is suspender. In the Wellsboro Gazette and the Free Press Courier, the word of the week is legionnaires. Remember, the word of the week will be in a story headline. Once you find the word in your paper, email news@tiogapublishing.com with your answers. The first person to respond will win a bottle of hot sauce. Now Christy will take us back in time for a look at our Way Back When section.
Okay, for Way Back When, 125 years ago, on July 12th, 1901, considerable excitement was occasioned at a Sunday school picnic in Elkland by the kidnapping of a 3-year-old child by a veiled woman. She secured possession of the little one after a lively encounter with its nurse and then fled in a carriage. Constable L.W. Fenton of Elkland mounted his bicycle and after nearly an hour's chase through the sweltering heat, caught up with the carriage. The woman declared that she was the child's mother, but had been compelled to give him up. She wept over him, kissed his face and eyes, and turned him over to the constable.
Oh, that's a happy ending, I guess, right?
Well, no, she didn't get her son. No, the little boy had been adopted, and he was at a church picnic.
Well, it could have been worse, right? I'm just saying,
yeah, it could have been worse.
It was a fairly tame ending to that.
Well, she pushed the nurse down when she grabbed the little boy.
What did they call her at first? A field woman?
A veiled woman with a veil.
A veil.
Ow. Shoot, did I say that wrong? You need to do it again.
Oh, no, it's just me listening.
Okay.
I thought field, and I was like,
veiled.
Come out of the weeds.
Okay. Yes, I said it wrong. Okay. And let's see. From the Potter Leader, 100 years ago, we have the interesting case of Leonard L. Finch, a Brockway attorney who grew up in Shingle House. He had been attacked and badly beaten by 4 men. After being beaten, Finch was thrown into a truck, taken 3 miles into the country, and given a coat of tar and feathers.
Jeez.
It was alleged that Finch had been found in a room with one of the men's wives. I did not really think, when you hear I'm going to tar and feather somebody, you never really think that they actually did it.
Yeah.
But he did it. Yeah. And let's see. From 100 years ago, on July 8th, 1926, in the Wellsboro Gazette and the Free Press Courier, we have efforts to speed up traffic on state highways were started. The Highway Motor Patrol was ordered to make slow drivers move faster or get out of line on crowded highways. On Sundays and holidays, long lines of motor vehicles followed these dawdlers going 15 miles an hour, making it hazardous when drivers traveling up to 30 miles an hour tried to get ahead.
Oh my. That was 100 years ago?
That was 100 years ago. Wow. And I think that's where the term Sunday drivers comes from.
Sunday drivers.
Sunday drivers. And that's way back when.
I wonder what they were driving. That would have been
it would have been like Model Ts, right?
Model T era.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you want to go much over 30, though.
But 15.
15 probably was... That was probably pretty fast, actually.
Yeah, those people doing 30, though, they were taking their lives in their hands.
Yeah.
And that was way back when.
Thank you for sharing that, Christy. And thank you for listening to this week's episode. Remember to look for the word of the week in your papers. If you or someone you know would like to advertise with us, email news@tiogapublishing.com. This has been What We Hear in the Northern Tier. As always, take care.